I'm Matt Zuko. I'm a graduate student at Eastern Illinois University in Kinesiology and Sports Study Department.
I'm Jason Davis, also a grad student in the Kinesiology Department.
Today we're just going to be showing you some basic exercises that can be done at the house, outside, at the park, with minimal equipment. So the first exercise we're going to do is a basic tricep dip. So Jason is going to fully extend his arms and push all the way up. He's got his legs lifted. Now this can be done on a bench, on a set of bars here, and we're going to show you a couple different variations. So as Jason lowers his body down, he's going to drop his arms down to roughly a 90-degree angle here, and then raise back up. You can do sets of 10, sets of 20, and you can add weight even if you want to add intensity. Now to lower intensity and do a different variation, he can drop his feet to the ground. He's got his heels down on the ground, and he just lower his body down, and once again his elbows are coming down to a 90-degree angle roughly, and then back up. And then he can even go down a little farther, make it even a little bit easier. And then same thing, down to a 90 and back up.
All right, so next we're gonna do some stuff for the core. I have Matt here, he's gonna do some leg lifts and some knee lifts. So Matt's gonna have his weight off the ground, and what he's gonna do is he's just gonna pull in his core and he's gonna lift up his legs straight out, making sure to stay nice and tight and control the whole time. And then a variation of this is actually do a tabletop where you come up with the knee as well. It makes it a little less intense, but you're still working all the same core muscles, making sure to pull really tight, working your transverse abdominis. Good.
All right, next we're gonna be doing a supinated pull-up. What Jason's gonna do, he's gonna lower his body down to a slight angle. He's gonna have his heels down in the ground, and if you wanna bring your heels a little bit closer to me, there you go. To make this a little bit easier, we're gonna start out with a more narrow grip, and he's going to pull his body up, all the way up to the top, and then lower himself back down. This is really hitting the middle back and upper back. If he wants to increase intensity, he can actually widen his grip out over here to the other one, and this makes it a little bit more difficult. And as you can see, he's still just raising his body up, holding and lowering back down. These can be done with sets of 10, sets of 20, however many you can do.
All right, next we're gonna do a couple of different variations of push-up. I'm gonna have Matt over here put his hands on the top of the picnic table. Make sure he has a nice straight alignment from shoulders all the way to his ankles. He's just gonna lower himself down and push himself up. With this elevation here, makes it a little bit less intense. And then if he wants to make it a little bit harder, he could go something lower, making sure to keep a straight alignment every time, keeping the core tight. Lowering yourself down, just pushing straight up. And then as we go through that progression, we can go to the ground and do the same thing. And all three things, making sure the alignment's straight, core is nice and tight, and make sure you're breathing as you push up, breathing in as you go down.
All right, next we're gonna have Jason perform push-up jacks. These are a little bit more intense forms and variations of push-ups. I'm gonna have him do two different styles. First, where he's kicking only his legs out, and then second will be when he's kicking his arms and legs out. He's gonna come down, he's gonna have nice alignment with his back, nice straight line, arms about shoulder width apart, and then when he goes down, he's gonna kick his legs out, and then he's gonna push back up and bring his legs back in. So if you wanna perform it. And as he goes down, he kicks his legs out and brings them back in as he pushes up. Now to make this one even a little bit more intense, he's gonna bring his arms in and hands a little bit more narrow. And then when he pushes out, when he goes down, he's going to kick his arms and legs out at the same time. So similar to the first one, that he's just incorporating the arms kicking out as well. Okay, next we're gonna have Jason perform variations of step-ups. So what we're just gonna have him do is just start out with a basic step-up with one leg up on a bench or these set of bricks we have here. And he's just stepping up, fully extending the leg as he comes up. And to make this more intense, he can raise his knee up if he chooses to do so. the next one we're gonna have him do are some toe touches. And like I said, these can also be done on a set of bricks, on a bench. And then what he's gonna do is just gonna start alternating feet and raising his toes up as he goes and touching the top of the brick. All right. So next we're gonna have him do some explosive jumps. These can also be done on a set of bricks, on some benches, whatever it might be. And all he's gonna do is gonna have his feet planted. He's gonna jump straight up and jump to the top of the bench. Now to make this more intense, he can jump up and go into a squat position as he jumps up. There you go. With this, he's really focusing on squatting down, keeping his knees behind his toes. Nice, nice. All right.
All right, next we're gonna have Matt do a single leg squat. So Matt's gonna face away from the bricks. He's gonna put one toe up on top, making sure his chest is big, core is tight, and he's just gonna lower himself, keeping his nose, knees, and toes in line, and then just coming straight back up. Good.
Okay, next Jason is going to perform a modified muscle up. These can be done in a hanging position without your feet on the ground, but to make this a little bit easier and less intense, he's going to start out with his feet on the ground. His hands are going to be roughly shoulder width apart on the bar, and he's going to lower himself down into a squat position and then power himself up into a full extension with the arms. With this, he's really wanting to focus on keeping the core tight and really focusing on extending the triceps and keeping his body aligned.
All right, the next exercise we have is gonna be an assisted side-to-side jump. So Matt's gonna put his hands up on these bars here, and he's basically just gonna jump side to side. This is more of an agility, lower body power. So making sure to land soft, just jump side to side. This can be done for reps and or time.
Next, we're going to perform a partner workout. This can be done with a rope or a towel, and it's going to work the biceps and triceps of each person. One person is going to be performing the bicep exercise, and the other person will be performing the tricep exercise. One partner will have their hands in the center of the towel or rope, and they will have it in a regular bicep curl position, and then the other person will have their hands down the ends of the towel or rope, and they're going to be in a tricep push down position. So as I push down, Jason is going to add resistance to it, and then he will slowly try and curl back up. With this, you're wanting to focus on the core and keeping it tight, and then you're also wanting to focus on the arms. While he's curling up, he's really wanting to focus on contracting his biceps, and then as I'm pushing down, I'm wanting to focus on extending my arms into the full extension for the triceps.
All right, next we're gonna do another partner workout. This is gonna be a partner push-up and clap. So what we're basically gonna do is we're gonna be doing a push-up position. Both of us are gonna be in an upright, up plank position, going down for a push-up. And then as we do, we're both gonna bring up the right hand, clap, go back down, left hand, clap. And as we go up on one arm, we're making sure to keep our core tight, and then making sure we have a straight line from our shoulders all the way down to our ankles. Dunzo.
All right, next we're gonna perform another partner workout. This can be done with a medicine ball. What we're gonna have Jason do is he's gonna get down in a basic Russian twist position. He's gonna have his legs up off the ground and he can cross them. He wants to have his arms fully extended, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss the ball and try and throw it away from his body so it's away from the center of gravity, and he's gonna try and stop the ball before it hits the ground, and he's gonna toss it back. We're gonna add in a couple different variations with this, and I'm gonna have him twist on this next one as he's rotating the core back and forth, and then toss it back. And you can keep doing this, tossing it, and then calling out cues whenever you want him to twist, and then have him toss it back.